YouTube script, Abraham Lincoln Edition. Opening. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the incredible life of one of the most legendary figures in American history, Abraham Lincoln. He was a self-taught lawyer, a masterful speaker, and the president who led the nation through its darkest time, the Civil War. But his journey to greatness wasn't easy. Let's uncover the story of the man who changed America forever. Early life and humble beginnings. Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Kentucky. His parents, Thomas and Nancy Lincoln, were hard-working pioneers, but life was tough. When he was just 9 years old, his mother passed away, leaving a deep impact on young Abe. Growing up in the frontier, Lincoln had little formal education. In total, he only attended about a year of school, but that didn't stop him. He had an insatiable hunger for knowledge. He would walk miles just to borrow books, reading by candlelight late into the night. One of his favorite books was the Bible, along with classics like Aesop's Fables and the Life of George Washington. Path to politics. As a young man, Lincoln worked a variety of jobs, splitting logs, clerking at a general store, and even serving in the militia during the Black Hawk War. But it was his interest in law and government that set him on a different path. He taught himself law, passed the bar exam, and became a successful lawyer in Illinois. In 1834, Lincoln was elected to the Illinois state legislature. His talent for public speaking and debating caught people's attention. Over time, he developed strong views against the expansion of slavery, which put him on a collision course with some of the most powerful figures of his time. The Lincoln-Douglas debates. One of the most defining moments of Lincoln's rise in politics came in 1858 when he challenged Senator Stephen Douglas for his seat. The two engaged in a series of legendary debates, where Lincoln argued that slavery should not spread to new territories. Though he lost the election, the debates propelled him onto the national stage. People admired his intelligence, his moral clarity, and his ability to communicate complex ideas in simple, powerful words. Becoming president. In 1860, Lincoln ran for president as the Republican candidate. The country was deeply divided over slavery, and southern states threatened to secede if he won. Despite this, Lincoln secured victory and became the 16th President of the United States. Before he even took office, 7 southern states had seceded from the Union, forming the Confederacy. By April 1861, the Civil War had begun. Lincoln was now leading a nation at war with itself. The Civil War and the Emancipation Proclamation. The Civil War was brutal, with brother fighting against brother. Lincoln faced immense pressure, not just from the South but from his own government. Some urged him to negotiate with the Confederacy, while others demanded immediate action against slavery. In 1863, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that enslaved people in Confederate states were free. While it didn't immediately end slavery, it changed the war's purpose. Now, it was a fight for human freedom, not just to preserve the Union. Gettysburg Address and leadership. Lincoln's leadership shined brightest in moments of crisis. After the devastating Battle of Gettysburg, he delivered one of the most famous speeches in history, the Gettysburg Address. In just 272 words, he reminded Americans of their shared ideals of liberty and equality, saying, "Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth." His ability to unite a broken nation through words and actions defined his presidency. Re-election and the end of the war. Despite the ongoing war, Lincoln won re-election in 1864. He knew the Union was close to victory, and in April 1865, Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrendered. The war was finally over, and Lincoln's dream of reuniting the country was within reach. Tragic assassination. Just days after the war ended, Lincoln went to Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., for a night of relaxation. But as he watched the play, a Confederate sympathizer named John Wilkes Booth slipped into his private box and shot him. Lincoln was carried across the street to a boarding house, where he passed away the next morning, April 15, 1865. The nation mourned the loss of a leader who had saved the Union. Legacy. Abraham Lincoln's legacy is one of resilience, courage, and vision. He led America through its most challenging time and paved the way for the abolition of slavery. Today, his words and actions continue to inspire leaders around the world. What do you think was Lincoln's greatest achievement? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing history content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.